Hello, everybody, and happy Tuesday. For most of us, it is the first day of fall. It is time for weather to cool down, us to snuggle up near fireplaces, roast some marshmallows, drink that apple cider. Oh, my favorite time of year. So, I thought I would share with you guys today some cards called Soulful Connect. And I'd like to draw for you guys one of these because the messages with them are just absolutely beautiful. And I think we can each and every one of us listen and take these to heart. So for today, our Soulful Connection says, you have a soulful script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. And we can take that message to mean that, everybody's going through something in their life and you never know what it is. And you might have possibly been through this in the past and may have some helpful advice or may just have a really good shoulder to lean on. So be there for someone else this week. Do something nice for somebody and help them move forward and live their best life possible. So I'm going to be honest, I have a cold. If I cough, I apologize. Hopefully it's not too loud. So I really hope you guys are all doing very well. COVID's still around. Let's all raise our vibrations and help move it out of here. All right. Oh, it has been a week, and I'm really happy to be back here. Oh, let's see. One truth about me. I will start this chain of events. Well, the truth for me is that I like to go and do things for other people. I usually put other people ahead of myself. That's my truth. It also means that I have a lot of issues with, not doing the self-care that we all need to do. So that's my truth. My truth is that I need to work on self-care for myself because I have this need to go out and take care of everybody else. So tell me what your truth is over on Facebook on Lady Raven Miller. I would love to hear what your truth is. So we have Isis in Philadelphia. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. It's was a pleasant surprise. I was deep in the dream realm. I dozed off for a nap, and so this
And
is
what can I help you with today, honey?
a relationship, uh, just a relationship question, really a relationship issue that I've been struggling with. I guess
Okay.
I should go ahead and explain what it is. I'm trying to see if the man I'm in love with is my twin flame slash soulmate. Um, we met almost a year ago in October, and everything seemed like it was going really good. He makes me happy, and he told me he was in love with me, and blah blah blah. And, long story short, we had, as of 3 weeks ago, um, taken I guess, a break. Um, and then there's someone else in the picture who, really says that he, wants to move forward and this and that. But I don't feel the same way about him that I do the person I'm in love with. His name is, we'll just say the letter J.
Okay, so This gentleman, you just can't get him out of your head.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if Jay and I, had, or, what's the deal with that?
Okay, well, for starters, just because somebody is our twin flame does not mean that they are meant for us in a romantic setting. Um, so with him, even though you can't get him out of your mind, it is because, my dear, there is a soulful connection with you two. Okay, but not on
Okay.
a romantic relationship between the both of you. You have romantic feelings, and this is something that you guys have gone through before in another
Right.
life. So
Okay.
it's a dance you guys like to play. Well, your souls like to play.
Right.
Um, so I have to say that a romantic connection, you guys being together romantically, is not in your neither one of your best interests. Okay.
Okay.
However, there is a lesson that you guys, because you guys keep repeating this each time, there is a lesson that you guys need to learn from each other. So having a relationship, at least for, a short term period, would benefit your guys' soulful journeys. Is that making sense
Okay.
to you? Because you don't
You
want.
said having a, I just want to make sure that I heard you clear. You said having a relationship for a short period of time is or is not in our best interest.
Okay, so I'm going to see if I can reword this. Um, when you have a soul mate or twin flame, they're not always in our best interest to keep in our lives long term. Okay, they're there. They
Right.
come in, they teach us a lesson, and then they gotta go
Right.
because they're there to learn the same lesson. However, if they stay together too long, it can be very destructive. Okay,
Right.
and it really depends. All of us have more than one soulmate. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so he is there to learn the same lesson that you need to learn. So being together for a little while, whether it's months or a couple years, is a good thing because then you guys get to learn that lesson and your soul will get to improve and move on. In the next life, you won't keep repeating that lesson. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. However, I do see a gentleman long term for you, but that's not for a while. Okay.
Oh.
And by a while,
Yeah.
I mean a couple years.
Oh.
I know everybody hears, oh, a couple years, man. It's not that long. Really, if you think about it in the long scheme of things, a couple years isn't that long. And if you take that
Right.
opportunity between now and then to improve yourself, make yourself the hottie you
Right.
know that you are, then hey,
And then, hello?
I'm here, honey. Um,
Okay. And then, well, how would I know if,
how do you
how would
know
I
if it's the
know?
right one?
Yeah.
Do you remember when you were a little girl and the boy that you liked would talk to you all of a sudden and you get those butterfly feelings in your tummy?
Yeah.
Yes, you're going to feel those, and you're going to feel them extremely intensely.
Okay.
It'll be like just, you'll know. You're going to feel it in every ounce of your body.
Okay. That won't be for the next couple of years or so. So,
Yes,
so, go ahead.
I feel like you're gonna run into this gentleman at the supermarket of all places. I know it sounds
That's where I
cliche.
ran into. That's where I ran into Jay. That's why it's so ironic that you say that. We literally ran into each other in the supermarket, going
We
into the
just be hitting up
supermarket.
the man at the supermarket.
Thank
You're welcome, darling, but don't give up hope, okay? Because it is out there. The one for you is out there, I promise.
So should I just like distance myself? Well, we're already like not, you know, not speaking, and it became awkward with this, struggle. But
Okay, when it comes to Jay, I want you just to let things happen the way they're supposed to happen. Okay? There's
naturally,
with him, there's no pushing things along. There's no with him, things just have to happen naturally. Okay? In
right,
its own time.
right,
As far as
right.
this other guy that you're gonna meet though, dear, just be open. When you go to the supermarket, make sure, you're not like wearing grubbies. Dress up, be hot. You know you're hot, so you don't
Yeah,
need to worry about that,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Be cute, be presentable, of course. I always
Exactly.
dress
Throw
like
that
that
lipstick
anyway when I
on,
go out. Right.
and you're gonna run into him, and I think it's gonna give you that exciting feeling again when you run into him. You're gonna
Okay.
know it. It's gonna feel like electricity through your whole body.
Okay. Wow. That's not gonna, and is it going to be like in another? Because I'm planning to relocate next year, and I was thinking that I told my husband, but I was like, yeah, it seems like my husband is going to be in a different location down south. I was like, I'm not too bummed out about Jay and I, although it's disappointing because I missed the friendship. But I felt like my spirit was telling me, excuse me, that my husband is down south, whatever that means. It's like, but it'll be a couple of years. It's just that I'm not getting any younger, 43.
Oh, honey,
Even
none of us are getting any younger, but age is just a number. You're as young as you feel. So
yeah,
go be the
people think
hottie.
I'm in my 20s and 30s. They really do. I get that approached by a lot of younger men.
Well, don't worry. It is coming. Not this year, not within a year, but because I feel this next year, you're going to have a lot going on. Okay. So
Okay.
the mindset of, oh, I'm going to have a guy, that's almost like a little too much. So as much as it would be fun to have that guy, you got some things going on this next year that you need to be working about. All right. And then that following year, bam, it's going to hit you like a 2x4.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. This is definitely what I was waiting for in terms of speaking with you. So now I have some greater insight.
I try to give it exactly as I see it, dear. Sometimes people don't want to hear their truth. And unfortunately, that's all I can do. I can give you the information I received.
Right. And I thank you for your gift, and I receive it. It's been validation through some of the other mediums, modalities. When I say medium, not necessarily, individuals, but like other methods, other modalities that I've taught. And, so I guess this is what Spirit is saying.
All right, dear. Well, I wish you the best of luck and the brightest of weeks, dear. And thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you so much. All right. Have a good one.
Bye. And next we have Leslie in Chicago.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing good. What can I help you with today?
A reading.
What kind of reading would you like, darling?
A relationship reading.
Okay. And are you
I'm
currently
gonna
in a
tell you a little bit
relationship?
about. Huh?
Okay, go
Wait,
ahead.
hello. No, say it again.
Okay. All righty. Did you have certain questions that you needed answered, or would you like me just to go ahead?
Go ahead. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna tell you his name, and you can tell me the rest that you need to know. All right. My name is Leslie. My birthday is April 2nd, 1981. I'm an Aries. The person that I was involved with, or we still friends, but we kind of like got blockage in our system, in our way. His name is Courtney Clay. He is an Aquarius. His birthday is February 7th, 1980.
Okay.
I've been seeing him since 2018. I met him in my building as a security guard. We've been up and down, in and out. He do have like a damaged past. I have a damaged past. I guess we both thinking about our past relationships that we have with each other. But when we together, it's like, you know, to me, it's like we meant to be together. But right now, we're like distance. Like it's like a far away distance. He's more focused on work. I'm focused on work, but I don't know. He said he has to fall back from me, but at the same time, we still connect, still talk a little bit, but not as much as we used to.
Right. Well, let me tell you right off, honey, Aries and Aquariuses, they are a whirlwind, okay? When they are together, it is like fireworks, but when one of them kind of gets their energies out of whack, each of them pull apart. So it can be a very rewarding but a very difficult relationship. I should know
Okay.
I'm married to one. Okay, I'm an Aquarius. My husband's an Aries. I know from personal experience what you're going through. So just right off the bat, just know that there is going to be ups and downs. The key is to both not be down at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
You both are little firecrackers. And sometimes those firecrackers can butt heads.
Wow.
So, okay, so
You got his name, right? Courtney?
I did, dear. Who is
Okay.
it that is kind of putting their 2 cents into your guys' relationship that really shouldn't be putting no 2 cents into?
Is it a man or a woman?
A woman.
A
And
woman.
I feel like it's a mama figure.
A mama figure.
No, it
I
doesn't
would
necessarily
say
have to be a mom.
mom.
You know, it could be an adult friend that's like a mother, but she's got this motherly feel to her, and I feel like she's going chirpy, 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 when she should just be staying out, out, out.
It's probably someone from his side, because I don't think my mama is talking to him. Like, because I don't. I want to say it's my mom, but my mom really doesn't connect or talk to him like that. I'm not sure. But he does have like a big family on his side, and he has a lot of sisters and a lot of older sisters too as well.
Okay. Well, someone is chirping when they should be just keeping their little beaks quiet. Um,
You know
but
the initial.
it's not just you they do this about, though. They do this about every aspect of his life. It's like
Oh,
want to
okay. Then I
control
think it's his
every
big
decision.
sister.
What's
It's
that,
probably
Jen?
his big sister.
Okay. Well, he needs to decide that, her opinions need not to influence his, okay? That he needs to make himself happy. And if being with you makes him happy, then he needs to drown out those chirping, okay? That is one of the
Yeah.
issues right off the bat that you guys are having. The second issue you guys are having is you guys aren't communicating properly. You guys have a habit of talking over each other instead of to each other and with each other. And the problem is,
Yeah, we
that
got
when you
bad
guys,
we got really bad communication with each other. Like, we don't even talk. Like, when we're together in a room, we don't even talk. We, like, have sex and sit down, look at each other, have a little conversation, and then it's like, oh, gotta go to work. Oh, I gotta go home to my kids. And then that's it. It's like a booty call type thing between us. But when we're, like, together, sitting down, eating dinner, like, sometimes he surprised me with, like, you hungry, let's go get something to eat. We'll have like a decent conversation. It feels like a good connection between me and him. I'm an empath, so I'm trying my best to work on my empathness and everything, but with him I feel like a good connection with him. But at the same time, I read him, and what I picked up on him was that he is damaged. Like, his whole past that he been through is damaged. Like, whatever he been through in his life, he can't get over it. So he thinks that I'm going to hurt him. He tried to tell me that I've been hurt before, but at the same time, I talked to like many psychics, and they all told me that you are the one for him. You are the one that's going to like heal his broken heart and give him what he needs. But at the same time, it is a blockage that's between y'all. Like, somebody is talking to him, and I'm like, wow. And it's like, really, everything to me is coming out true, and everything that I feel with my empath with him is coming true. But I needed like a strong insight from someone like you.
well, darling, you've already answered everything. I don't need to tell you anything. Um, communication. Work on if you really want things to work on with him, it's gonna have to be in the communication department, okay? He needs to know that he can trust you, and the only way to get through that is communication.
Right. It's so hard
Even if
talking
he's
to him because even if I want to call him right now, it will be like, I'm at work. What you want? Like, it's not a good communication thing. You know, I want to be there for him. I feel that we still together. I feel that we still boyfriend and girlfriend, or that strong connection. But he recently told me in June, I gotta fall back from you. I'm like, fall back? What you mean fall back? I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know.
let him go and he will return.
Yeah.
You guys
He
will
will
be back
return.
together. Give him his time, darling.
Oh, yeah, he's an Aquarius. They need their space.
Oh yeah, we do.
They need their space to think. It's like a little turtle. I love Aquarius because that means our space.
Exactly. We do need our space. So give him his space, okay? And then try to work on the communication. And the key with him, or with all Aquariuses, in case you run into more, is don't raise your voices at us, because then we get on the defensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to argue or have dramatic with him or anything else like that. I don't. I just want that. I miss him. I do. I just miss him. I think about him. I don't even know if he think about me. I don't even know if he miss me.
All right, darling. Well, I need to go, but I want to thank you so much for calling in and talking with me today. And I hope that you're able to work on the communication with him.
Cool. Communications. All right. Do you know when everything's gonna turn around for me and him? Like, what month?
March.
Ooh, that's a long time.
I know, but you can do it. All right, darling?
Okay.
All
I
right.
got you in
Bye-bye.
March. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
I'd like to thank everybody for sitting with me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. You can visit me at ladyravenmiller.com or Facebook, Lady Raven Miller. Oh, it's been a pleasure to be back on with you guys, and I will be here next week. So have a blessed week, everybody. And now I'm going to send you out some energy. If you need it to heal, please take it openly and with a loving heart. Thank you again, and thank you to the callers for calling in. Again, you can reach me at ladyravenmiller.com or on Facebook.